What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Frank Smoke. In the Accord today, remember, I don't know if you saw when I made a video about the white band. I said how important it was. Well, I was planning to do a race between my two cars, the J.A.R versus the Accord, to see which one is faster and whatever. So while I'm doing some pulls in the Accord, I saw the white band and I saw the car was giving some high numbers. Like the car was running, is running late. So now I'm heading to Ryan's shop, Ryan from K-Tuner. And since the beginning, he told me I'm gonna have to do a return line. And also, the guy who did the job for me in the turbo kit, he put the pump, he did a shitty job. I don't know if you remember, probably post some highlights there from what I said. Whenever I get the car back, I'm not gonna be 100% sure the car is gonna be good to drive, good to race. So that's exactly how I predicted. So I got a lot of shitty job that guys did in the car. So I'm gonna try to show you a little bit from the white band what it does when you rep a little high, how the numbers change, and that's what it tells you that you're running lean. If I would have made that race or pushed the highlight really hard, I probably would have blow up the engine, and that would have been really messed up. So let me see if I can show you. Well, it's gonna be hard for me to record while I'm driving because I don't have my GoPro set up. But when you step on the gas, this number goes like 22.5 or some shit, and that's no good. That's way too high, which means the car is running lean. So that's the issue, and that's what I'm gonna try to fix today. So that. And those seats looks good there, those seat belts. All right, guys, let me show you then. All right, here's the thing. This is the setup for the fuel line I have. This is a Blackworks, Blackworks fuel rail. It came with a kit with a regulator and everything, right? So what happened was, when this guy that was doing the job, he says the regulator was leaking or something, so he just threw it away and he just put this gauge just straight there to check the fuel pressure. But then I don't even know how he was available to tune the car, to be honest. I'm telling you, it was a total disaster. So he's put it there, he tuned the car, but it was a shitty job, right? So since the beginning, Ryan told me that I needed a return line, which is a return line, right? So you see right here, come straight, this line comes straight, goes over there, straight to the tank, right? To the fuel pump. So the return line, right, what we're gonna do is right here, we're gonna remove this bond and we're gonna put another line. I'm gonna run through there all the way to the back to the pump, and then we're gonna have the return line also. Ryan is gonna install the fuel pressure regulator. Like, you need that. Like, Ryan was like, yo, I don't even know how they didn't do that. So that's what happened when you find stupid people to do your job, you know, whatever. But anyways, car is back. I'm getting it slowly, step by step. I'm getting the car right before I try to do any race or something. But have high expectations. Ryan says that after we do this, car should be running good, because the problem is the car is running lean right now, and that's what we're solving. We're gonna try to solve that problem today. So stay tuned and let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I got the new
All right, Ryan. So now here we have new housing and with the wall bro. So what are we gonna do to make this right?
This housing was modified kind of the wrong way. So I ordered you another housing and pump assembly, and we're gonna modify this new assembly to hold the wall bro the right way.
Nice.
So it doesn't fall out or it needs anything to hold it in. It's gonna clip in just like that.
Like that. All right. All right, guys. This looks sweet. So what the hell did you did, Ryan? There, like this is factory.
Right. This is gonna be the new feed. 6AN. Bulkhead fitting nylon washers. Right. There's a washer underneath there.
Okay.
The housing is notched so that the nut can't come loose. It's up against the housing.
Nice.
It's tightened. The 90 is going to come here. The factory feed is now the return.
Wow.
Right? And now I just have to slide this into the float assembly.
Perfect.
This is where it's going to come out by the evap box, the charcoal canister.
Yeah.
So I'm going to route it this way, along right next to the factory lines, right in the middle here. All the way.
All the way to
so it's going to be factory.
Nice.
Nylon-6 hose with reinforced stainless braid, so it's not going to rust and it'll look. You won't notice it underneath the car.
Nice. Right to the factory line, clean. Again, let me see. You got it in there? Oh, look at this shit. Okay. All right, so Ryan just finished to throw the line. You throw it from the AC.
Yeah, I passed it around everything in the back of the firewall, away from the turbo.
So now, Ryan gave me this from K2. How do you call this? It's a filter.
Inline fuel filter.
Inline fuel filter, and this one comes E85 ready. So it's a nice upgrade.
It's a cleanable one. So you remove these fittings on both sides, take the cartridge out, clean it, let it dry, put it back in. Done.
And that's it. All right, that's perfect. Okay guys, so we have the return line set up with the nice K2 inline filter there, E85 ready. Leave the link of that part in the description in case you want it. It is beautiful job. The regulator right there with the vacuum line from there. Going straight to
blow
the wastegate. Like clean job, nicely done. It's ready. So let's start the car. Alright, so let's start the car. Start right up. Nice. Give it a second. The white band. It is time to read. Idle's fine. Before that, the car was starting. You felt, I was feeling it was like it started poorly, like you know, leaning on. gas or something. There it is. There it is. 15, and go 14. That's okay, that's normal. But that's just fine. Alright guys, so fuel return line is done. Special thanks to Ryan, obviously. He made this possible. What we're doing is fixing stuff that they went right in the car, and I would say this is just the beginning. Special thanks to J.A.R. That's the chap that allows us to use the lift and the space. I would say if you have the Accord or the TSX, if you need this job, Ryan, he will sell a kit with the housing of the pump itself, with a pump you want it installed in there. So if you want this modification in your car, the only thing you have to do is contact Ryan. I will leave his email there. Say I have this car, this model, so he will get a whole assembly for you. So the only thing you will have to do is just replace your fuel pump entirely, and then just replace it with a new one. So if you want to do a return line, whatever, so the only thing you have to do is just run the line as you saw in the video, and that's it. The hardest part is the fuel pump installation. Some stuff you can adapt there, and you know, it's not as easy as you think, but Ryan will have it for sale. If you're interested, you have a Honda Accord, if you have a TSX, so you can contact him and make it possible. He recommend not to race the car because it was Friday night, it was late, we were tired, we want to go home, and he didn't have the time to hook up the laptop. So eventually he will hook up the laptop. He check everything is running fine, the boost is fine, everything. So I'm gonna wait till we met again, and we're gonna have the laptop there to make sure everything's running properly. So I'm not gonna rush to race the car and then mess and break something. So, but for the meantime, I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel. Keep sharing the video. What I'm gonna do next is I'm going to do a few videos about few upgrades that I did in the car that you can do it yourself. Parts that I think are worth it to start in the Honda Accord, and that's what I'm gonna do for the meantime. So thanks again, guys. Any questions, you can leave it in the description. I will leave my Instagram there too as well, if you know you want like a quick question to ask me, whatever. So you can DM me on Instagram or follow me if you want to, and since the moment I have time, I will gladly respond to you. That's why we're here. All right guys, thanks, have a good night.